If you clicked on this video and you're looking at me right now, you're probably wondering, why is he hiding under a desk? Well guys, it's because the person we're covering today really scares me, and I think he's gonna come for me if I'm not careful. So yeah, have you seen this man? Well, unfortunately I have, probably 3 times a day, all against my will, and I have many questions. Folks, this is the one and only Paul Breach, a TikToker who, well, he's just living in a fantasy. If you have seen Paul though, maybe you've seen him jamming out to his favorite song, Green Green Grass. Green, green grass, maybe you've seen him sing.
You remember, before the Euros there was a footballer.
Or maybe you've heard about him, oh, what's this say? Impregnating a 16-year-old girl? Needless to say, Paul is an anomaly, and I have never, and I mean never, ever seen anyone like him in my entire life. It is beyond me. So let's dive into this today, folks. Let's learn everything there is to learn about Paul Breach, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get out of this alive. And transition. Does that look cool? Oh, no. So Paul isn't as easy to dissect as your typical weird TikTok personality, okay? And this is because he functions through a myriad of layers, each which we have to peel back in order to find his true personality, his true calling. So let's start at the beginning, shall we? What you're seeing right now is Paul's awe-inspiring performance of Green Green Grass, and I mean, look at him, he loves himself. Paul's whole concept at face value to me is like if you took Lil Huddy, you sucked the soul out of him, and then you made him 42. So right, what essentially you're dealing with here is like one of those 40-year-old guys at a bar who just like waits for girls to dance up on him. So it's horrible to see, you know what I mean? Paul's the type of guy who I see when I'm feeling like I'm crazy, and then I'm like, wow, thank God.
His name was Jack Grealish. Now you do the chorus bit because it's about crowd participation. So enjoy yourselves.
Oh! Okay, so Paul shit himself, okay? He shit himself. Paul is aging rapidly and horribly. And I mean, just look at the way he dresses. He's stuck. From this, it's very clear that Paul did not get a lot of attention early on in his life, because if he had, someone would have told him to stop this shit years ago. Also, can we go back to the shit thing? The guy shit himself. And it could be the couch moving, it could be like something in the room making noise, but no, I think he had accident.
Jack Grealish. Now you do the chorus bit because it's about crowd participation. So enjoy yourselves.
That is the shit. No. Yeah, that's shit. And right, this would be fine if it was like a one-time thing, you know? But no, he's done it multiple times.
I gotta go.
Oh my God, dude. You cannot tell me that something is moving. These are farts. In fact, in this one, if you look closely, you can literally see him forcing the fart out of himself. Now, this is just one example of one major trait about Paul, and that's that he is a compulsive liar and he thinks he's good at it. And he does this in a number of ways. One of the things that he does is he'll go on live with the comments off, but then pretend to read comments that aren't there. But on TikTok Live, if the comments are off, you as the viewer can see that.
I hope things are good with you, pal.
Oh, okay, this one's really insane. He's just like, this one's a full conversation.
Have you sent me your voice note yet? Have you sent me your voice?
Have you sent me your voice? Have you sent me your voice? And right, so this is where it starts to get really confusing. But this is so astronomically stupid that you have to ask yourself, like, is he doing this on purpose, or is he just really fucking dumb?
Yeah, you're the only person called Quint. Now, why you, Moody?
Yeah, see, bro, why are you giving them personalities? What is going on? You know, I'd love to see a far shot from the corner of the room on Paul, because I bet it looks horrifying.
Hey, love, how are you? Doing good?
Also, the relationship that Paul builds with these fans is really interesting because it's not like a regular fan relationship. He's talking to these people like they're his friends down the block. It's like a live staged reading of a group chat.
I'm gonna go look at your beautiful picture.
Oh my God, your beautiful picture? What beautiful picture? Is it like I don't know. So we know that Paul is creepy with women that don't exist, but would it surprise you if I told you that he's creepy with women that do?
Hi, I hope you're good. I hope you're having a fantastic... What day are we on? Sunday? I hope whatever you're doing is good. I hope the weather's amazing where you are. And I hope you are generally just smiling. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hi.
He ended it with hi. Paul likes to send really creepy, eerie messages to just random fans. And I mean, from what it looks like, that one was completely unwarranted. He's so like unconfident yet narcissistic. It's crazy. Like the little stutter into the hi at the end.
Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hi.
That was just pure panic. I guarantee you he didn't mean to hit send.
Yeah, I'm okay. Social media can just be a disgusting place sometimes. And I'm living a stalked and harassed lifestyle at the moment.
What a crazy opener. I don't know if you caught that, but he said that he's currently living a stalked and harassed lifestyle moment. Also, once again, unwarranted. Why is he just busting his mental load?
I'm cool. So thank you for your concern. But
Thank you for your concern. I'm just confused. Why is he saying thank you for your concern? There might be context to this that I'm not aware of, but as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't matter, because it looks like he's messaging a 17-year-old girl, okay? All right? That's what the caption says. Now, you have to understand, when you put this type of personality online, it's very easy to label someone as a pedophile, to claim that they're a predator. And I'll be honest, guys, Paul is a fucking easy target. Wow. But that being said, Paul got a 16-year-old pregnant. I'm not a liar like Paul, though, okay? I have some information. Shout out to this person for making a very organized video about some history. But we can see here that in 2008, the mother of Paul's child, yes, he has a kid. Yeah, there's some photos of them together on Facebook, and this is in 2008, which means that the girl was 17 years old. Other evidence will show us that between Paul and his at-the-time partner, there was a 10-year age gap. You can apply every law from every country you want. You can say these are the rules here, these are the rules there. It's fucked.
And the now since deleted post of Paul's shows the same woman here, and she would have been 16 or 17 years old at the time when Paul would have been 26 or 27 years old.
Now, if there's one thing we know about Paul, he loves to lie. He eats that shit up. But when someone confronted him in TikTok DMs, he just like didn't deny it. You know, they call him out. What about the very real evidence you got? Blah, 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 blah. But Paul says, evidence? We were in love and bought a house together and spent years together. But you know, never mind. What planet are you all on? Goodbye, I'm crying. That's cheeky, Paul. That's cheeky. No. What's crazy though is that he continues to not deny it. In fact, in this video, he says it even clearer.
How dare you call that normal? You don't like my morals? That's fine. Your opinion on my moral compass isn't going to make my moral compass any different.
he's like, yeah, man, I'll never change. I've always stayed true to myself. I didn't really think about it until just now, but I really didn't have to do that much digging to show you evidence. Like, dude, Paul is so confusing to me. How can you simultaneously be a compulsive liar, yet also destructively honest, and also shit yourself? Well, guys, the truth is that Paul just doesn't care about anything. Like, look at this. You'll probably remember this one.
Oh, there's a plane crash in Tanzania. God, blimey. Into the lake.
Oh, he's back to it. The guy is so unbothered and he does not care who knows it. Like, look, he's doing this live stream to 4.1 thousand people. What? You could literally go on one of Paul's lives and be like, Paul, we're outside your house right now and we're gonna kill an animal on your front porch and we're gonna take a lot of photos of it. And he'd be like, oh, blimey. And then he'd shit himself.
Thank you for TikTok. I love your nails. Oh my God. I don't know how you do those nails, you gorgeous specimen.
I can't even begin to, like, come up with anything to say about what just happened. He's done this a couple of times where he's had that, like, little bit of finger come into the frame, like it's, I don't know, like it's gonna kill you. And I always go back and rewatch it so many times because I'm like, that's definitely a real person, but is it a real hand? But if it is a real person, who is it and why are they so motionless? And also, why are they silent? Are they okay? Also, did anyone catch that he called her a specimen?
Oh, you gorgeous specimen.
I am bone dry. I am Gobi desert coated. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my God. That look off camera made me reconsider everything. But here's something crazy about this one, and shout out Sid, who helped me put this together. Thanks, Sid. First of all, we can all agree, the love notes are fake, right? They're fake. There's no agreement that is needed. Stop! But in the background, he's also listening to Girls by the 1975. And does anyone know what that song is about? Oh, I'll tell you. It's about not being able to be with 17-year-old girls because they can't consent. The song literally says she can't be what you need if she's 17. Paul, stop! Okay, with this one, I'm also just like, what is this couple activity? Have you ever seen a couple do this before? Ever? Hey, baby, let's do that thing where we, you know, sit down and listen to music and you hand me notes and I put them on my face. No. And I just don't understand who this is supposed to appeal to, right? Because if he was trying to be, like, sexy and, like, woo people, he would be, you know, catering to them. But these TikTok lives are just him being a pure narcissist. Everything that happens for him. There's someone just handing him notes.
Charlie, Buongiorno. Tutti frutti, buongiorno.
Okay. What the fuck? Paul is so concerned with looking cool and dashing and handsome that he entirely misses the point of reality. He'll do the same things over and over again in like a span of 30 seconds that just make no sense. Like if he's really kissing someone, why is he leaning over to do it every single second? He's just kissing that whole time. My theory is that he's bending over to push out the farts, but to each their own, okay? Yeah, someone said, no, the mouth sounds. The mouth sounds were pretty gross. I gotta say, I was actually waiting to see if he was gonna do them, and he did them. So Paul's an absolute villain, he's fucking insane, and he's awesome to make fun of, right? But there's one major problem with this, and that is that he has amassed a ton of fans. People have done impressions of him. Multiple times people have spotted him out in the wild, walking around. He's going into a kid's store in one of these.
Just give us a boogie.
I'll give you a bit of green grass. You ready?
Yeah.
So green grass, blue sky, back for a party.
Also, people have done art projects. Look at this clay sculpture of him. Why would you do this? But there's a point where it all goes too far, right? There's a point where it becomes dangerous. In this video here, we see that this girl has created a custom Paul Breach, like belly button ring, and I think that's weird on so many levels. Do what you want with your body. It's not my place to judge, and I'm not judging what you do with your body, okay? I'm not. But something about putting this guy on your body is giving out a really weird message. But putting this guy on your body, like no matter who you are, like that shit is, what are you doing? In that sense, you're giving him what he wants, right? Like Paul is so chronically online, he's probably gonna see that video and it's gonna give him a huge ego boost that he doesn't need. Stop pretending to get cute texts on live that don't exist. Stop talking to fake people. Stop shitting yourself. It is now time that we discuss the main point of this video, though, which is the fact that this video is a little bit counterintuitive, right? Because what I hope to achieve with this video, in some ways at least, is, you know, a sense of deplatforming him and bringing awareness to what he's done. But I also recognize that at the same time, making a video like this is also going to do the opposite. All that being said, there is a price to pay with this, and I hope you guys can see that while we are having fun with this video, I do have a larger goal in mind. Here's the thing, though. At face value, his content is really cringe, but it is harmless. It's just a weird looking guy dancing to songs no one cares about, or lip syncing to songs no one cares about. His live streams are interesting, to say the least, and you can tell a majority of his audience just has fun messing with him and calling him out on shit. By posting things that only 16-year-olds post, or trying to be all cutesy with his audience, Paul, whether knowingly or unknowingly, is trying to make himself into the type of person who is unassuming and non-threatening. You know, we would never assume at face value that he's capable of being a predator. How can I impregnate a 17-year-old girl, guys? I am cute. I just shit. But what's so unique about Paul is that he doesn't wear his status as a predator on his sleeve. And honestly, because of that, it just makes him look weak and embarrassing. It's 10 times more sad. Not sad, like I feel bad for him, okay? Please don't make it sound like that. But guys, if I can bring any peace to this situation, I can let you know that very recently, Paul was straight up homeless and he tried to hide it. In fact, he tried hiding it by saying he was on a camping trip when in reality, he was just living in a tent. But at this point, I think I've laid down the law, and now it's your turn to do whatever research you want to do on him. And also, please block him and report him. Maybe that'll help. I hope you learned a lot today. I hope you learned to love your family, and I hope you learned to value the fact that you are normal. After all, sometimes it's enriching to look at stuff like this. There are often times where we feel like we're insane, and then we watch this and we realize we're not. At the end of the day, people are gonna continue to egg Paul on. It's inevitable and it's unstoppable, you know? But I think we can rest assured that in due time, Paul will fade and he will have no relevancy and we will be done with him, okay? We can laugh at the things that we're seeing, but it doesn't mean that we have to engage with it and egg it up. And right now, I think that's Paul's biggest issue. He's getting too much from the fans and it's feeding his ego, and as far as we know, he's not gonna stop. So ignore him and ignore me. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I am so cool for making it. I'm gonna have plenty more stuff coming for you soon. Thought I would do something a little different today. As always, please like and comment and subscribe, regardless of whether or not you enjoyed the video. This time, you don't have a choice. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you this time. But until next time, feeling a little weird about this one, guys. Sorry, just gotta grab the jug. Yeah, feeling a little weird. I don't know. Paul is, I've just said nothing for like the past 15 seconds. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.